this.
All right, after the stream. Before we get to that, we're going to get into this game number 3. I'm sorry, Briar, that you didn't make it in. We did have hypertension inviting some people, so Shikuchi...
That wasn't me, though. It wasn't one of my friends.
Well, I don't know who invited Shikuchi then. I don't think they're one of my friends, but...
I don't know who he is.
All right. You said you were inviting caster friends. You said you were inviting caster friends.
I don't know who that is.
Briar, that depends on how long this game takes. I don't want to go too terribly long. And so it may be just... This. Right, I think we're probably... I don't want to promise, because I'll solo cast it if I need to. Depending on how long this game goes, we'll see. But the likelihood that we're going to run more games after this is low, considering it's already 11:45, and we're just getting started into game number 3. PewDiePie versus Mountain Dew Kickstart, which, while we get a couple of the initial bans, the Syndra, yeah, that's totally Syndra, Shyvana and Evelyn, Kaisa and Hecarim, what is your favorite Mountain Dew flavor?
Not Mountain Dew.
Not the plain Mountain Dew.
No. I just don't. I'm not a big.
You just don't like Mountain Dew at all?
No, Mountain Dew's okay. I'll have it like once every 2 years. Like, cause like that's about how long it's been since I had a Mountain Dew. I'm a root beer and a pib kind of guy.
I can get behind the root beer depending on what kind of root beer. I've dug Mountain Dew a ton as a kid.
Beers, vodka, wine,
pib,
all that.
I can't do. I'm just not a big fan. It's not terrible, but I'm just not a fan of pib. I just don't. There's nothing particularly about pib that I like. So
I will say the worst Mountain Dew is Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is pretty meh. What is your favorite root beer?
It's overrated as hell. It's what?
What is your favorite root beer brand?
Root beer brand, A&W.
A&W. Okay, that is good. That I am a big fan of A&W. I will say that Barks, I think, makes a better root beer float than A&W, but A&W is better.
I would disagree because of the vanilla.
You disagree?
I would disagree because of the fact that I think the vanilla from A&W just complements a float better.
It's true, but then you get like super vanilla,
But that's good.
It's good. It's good to have super vanilla. All right. Well, speaking of not super vanilla, these players, I hope. Actually, I think we did have an iron player. I think Geddon is an iron player. But it's good that he's on the same team as Catnir and Foul Jester, so that should make things a bit more fun and even. We've got a Nidalee locked in, face factor grabbing the Vigar. Someone did too with the Xayah. Foul Jester on his main of the Shaco. That is a treat. Oh boy, I am actually super excited
compositions. Forget compositions. You know what? You know what I'm doing?
Good you do. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Check in the chat.
Oh, you're just straight up going blue.
I'm calling my shot.
Oh wait, I don't even
care about
haven't opened yet. You're gonna have to do that again because I gotta start the bet.
I'm calling my shot. There it is.
Do it again. You can copy paste. You know what? Let's go with this. Points. How many points do I have? 324. You know what? Let's
each go in 100.
No, I'm going all in, baby. 100% in. Just push all those chips and let's go.
Now I have to match it.
I don't even know how many points you have. You might have more points than me because you won the last one.
I do have more points.
Well, considering that I am in control of that, I could give myself 10,000 points. So,
but I can match your bet.
That's true. That's true. You could match my bet. There we go. All right, even it up. If any of you guys
one of us will come out of this with double points.
There we go. All right. Well, with that Kennen locked in for the side.
So it's going to be me.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, with Foul Jester, with that Shaco, Catinator on Kennen, probably ADC Kennen, which we have seen once before. Smartest is not on his Fiora in the top lane. He's instead on Lee Sin, jungled, maybe top. I'm not sure. I'm making things a little bit nervous for me on the side of Mountain Dew Kickstart. But you know what? They just need a little bit of jolt of caffeine, and they'll be fine as the second ban phase closes. A couple ADCs locked off, even though Catinator is going to be the ADC. Kennen Thresh locked in for Jace Spam. See what their last pick is, either the jungle or top laner. If Lee Sin is jungle, who would you want to see in the top lane? I would say someone's
If
tanky.
Lee Sin is jungle, I mean, right now at top lane it doesn't matter because you're going up against Val just to shake him.
Oh, and I was actually going to say I think Maokai would be pretty decent. The Sapling's able to kind of sit in those brushes, making it difficult for Foul Jester to drop those boxes, as well as you're overall fairly tanky. If Shaco goes AD, you'll have a little bit of a rougher time, but you do have the passive healing. And then if he goes AP, you'll have that natural magic resist to deal with him. However, Geddon locking in the Maokai support. So it is going to be...
So I have an interesting stat for you.
Kennen top, Shaco jungle, Nidalee mid, Caitlyn ADC.
So, would you like to know what rank in the world Foul Jester is at Shaco?
I know that he's told me this before, but I don't remember it.
He is a top 300 Shaco player in the world.
Yes, he is dumb good. And
basically, there are only 269 more people in the world who are higher. I say they're better on Shaco than Foul Jester, which is not a lot of people.
No, that is.
I can't see how he is at NA, unfortunately, because of the fact that isn't working. But I imagine he's top 30.
Pretty insane. Yeah, I wonder why it's not working. But either way, we are locked in and loaded. Silverlee is going to be going the jungle Lee Sin, so that was grabbed by Smartest to trade over, as he's going to get the Jace for the top lane to deal with the Kennen out of Catinator. Unless it's a Nidalee top lane and Kennen mid, but I highly doubt that. I think it's Kennen in the top lane. So let's roll through the players and their champions. For the side of Sub2Pewdiepie, wanting to support the master of the YouTube Destroy T-Series. Really you. Gonna grab Nidalee for the mid lane. Foul Jester on the Shaco in the jungle. Catinator with the Kennen in the top lane. Geddon with the Maokai support. And Shukuchi with the Caitlyn AD carry. And I gotta say, that was actually really good. When you did the PewDiePie thing. How did you
PewDiePie!
Hey everyone, it's PewDiePie! I can't do it very well.
What's up, guys? It's PewDiePie!
There we go. Alright, we got our PewDiePie copycat here. Do you want to run through Mountain Dew Kickstart?
Oh no, please, don't call me a PewDiePie copycat. I'd rather be a copy of MatPat.
Oh.
But on the side of Mountain Dew, though, it is Vigar for Face Factor, Xayah for Someone Did Too, Jace for Smartest 2, Thresh for Jace Spam, I'm gonna mess that up, guarantee you, and then Lee Sin for Silvally.
It's always fun.
I'm going to.
Oh no, trust me, we do it a lot. There was a guy his name was actually Darius and was playing like Maokai or something. It was the most like mind-twisting thing ever, trying to get rid of that. And then what's even worse is when someone has like Darius, but then the other team actually picks Darius. It gets even worse because their names just crisscross. It's terrible. All right, look at the compositions. We've got some nice tank out of the Maokai with some good, solid team fight from the Kennen and the Caitlyn. However, Shaco and Nidalee, more of those assassins looking to get in, get out, grab some quick kills. Side of Mountain Dew Kickstart, you got the Thresh being only the kind of semi-off tank Peely CC champion. Jason Lee Sin for some decent engage in AD, and then Xayah and Vigar, the squishies on the back line. I kind of actually favor Sub2Pewdiepie's comp a little bit more, simply because they have the front line of Maokai, and they can pick their engages after Shaco and Nidalee assassinate the Xayah or the Vigar. But there is some potential for Kickstart if they can get a pick with that Thresh or Vigar Event Horizon. They could be able to lead into a team fight with superior numbers if they're able to grab a pick off on the Caitlyn or the Kennen or Nidalee.
You know, I say right now, I really do think like the composition is not great for the blue side, but they have Foul Jester, Shaco. Then again, the red side here of Mountain Dew, I don't like their composition because I think it invests too hard into the early game against the Shaco. Like, I don't think this is going to turn out well because I think you get outscaled in terms of your in terms of the fact that they actually have a tank on the opposite side, so they will actually have bulk to be able to negate some of your going on. Wait, is that a Maokai support?
Yes, that's a Maokai support. Geddon
okay,
is
never mind. Forget everything
good.
I just said.
No, hold on. Geddon actually has gotten multiple masteries, multiple S's, and has been almost, not quite, one-tricking Maokai's support. So I would hold off your judgment on it, kind of like with that Gnar last game. Hold off your judgment until you see it. However, it is against well, actually, it's because he's against J-Spam on the Thresh, and someone did too, which I believe J-Spam noted he hasn't played League in a while, so he's still really fresh back to League, which makes me a little bit nervous on how he'll do against Maokai in that bottom lane. I'm not positive what someone did to's ranking is for the Xayah, but Caitlyn should be able to push in, and that's the thing for the side of Sub2Pewdiepie's bottom lane. The Caitlyn and the Maokai, they are a massive poke lane. Range from Caitlyn and the sapling tosses from Maokai, they should be able to poke out Sub2Pewdiepie Kickstart and keep them pretty far back when it comes to the lane position.
Yeah, that bottom lane won't go very well in the early game for the side of Sub2Pewdiepie Kickstart, because I think it will, overall, it'll, trying to think of just how to say this. It will be extremely difficult to sort of get a presence in lane unless you get those picks onto that Caitlyn early. And you really do have to get them early.
See if they can manage to do that. I did say that it was Kennen top lane, Nidalee mid, but it's looking like it's actually going to be Nidalee top, Kennen mid lane, so a little bit of a miscalculation there. So looking at the Nidalee and Jace, you're seeing a lot of poke on that top side, but I'm not actually sure who would win out overall when it comes to, say, the first, pre-6 levels. I really don't know, because I haven't seen Nidalee top lane in actually years.
It has been a long time. It's been like XPK days, she's too tanky. She is too tanky.
I feel like Jace with the superior attack speed is going to win out. However, Nidalee is running a Dorn's Blade at the moment, so that should give her a little bit of lifesteal when it comes to clearing those minions, as well as because of that lifesteal can keep her health up and has her own healing. I believe that is her E ability to basically top off her health when Jace gets those pokes. So,
Overall, I think the lane here, if this is going to be a Nidalee versus Jace at the top lane, Jace will of course have the advantage overall because the fact he does have the more consistent AoE poke compared to the Nidalee, who is a much more targeted poke. Also, the Jace can throw it from much longer range, much faster, much harder to dodge. Plus, he's much better at the skirmishing because of the attack speed steroids, the knockbacks, all that whole 9-yard jazz.
So Kennen getting a pretty good push onto Veigar in that mid lane. Getting that 4 CS, bit over the Veigar, who's got a small wave to clear up. Keep your eyes on the Shaco. He's currently sitting on that bottom side, grabbing those Krugs. Both junglers might be going for the Scuttle Crab, or it could be Foul Jester's level 2 gank in the bottom lane. No, he's instead going to go for the Scuttle Crab, and he's going to find Lee Sin already there. Is he going to go in and actually fight for is the question. Lee Sin's pinging for assistance because Kennen's coming down as well. So Foul Jester going to have the support of Catinator's going to find the stun onto Silverly. Going for the stun, but the Event Horizon from Base Factor could change things around. Getting a little bit of damage down onto Catinator. Foul Jester coming in, throws out the dagger, but J-Spam is here. It's a level 1 Thresh. However, the Scuttle Crab fight was won by the side of Sub2Pewdiepie as Foul Jester did secure it, now as level 3.
Yeah, with that level 3, it is going to be really hard to sort of fight him. He's going to have a consistent level advantage because of how consistent he's going to be at farming here. They don't know that he's here.
He's going for the second Scuttle Crab on the top side. Had already dropped the box. However, Lee Sin not going to go engage on that cannon as he was able to dodge out for now. No flash.
And these boxes are going to create such a dangerous situation for Silvally, because he's going to be trying to roam around the map, going to be trying to pick his chaos, but then he's going to run straight face first into a Shaco.
He's going to hop over the wall. He's got the red buff. Should force Silvally out. No, he did not go for the kill. Was just looking to push Lee Sin out. Jace is around the corner. Heal used by someone did in the bottom lane as the Piltover Peacemaker, making her nervous. A little bit of engage, 1v1 on the top side. Ryu going in. Smartest getting a little bit of a knockback. He's got that E going down. There it is, the Ignite as well. No, but he's not going to find the damage. Flash for flash, and the Cougar form Nidalee comes out with first blood.
Wait, did Ryu just flash in place? That was actually pretty funny, but did still get the kill. Again, the Jace is going to have it, provided he gets the earlier start on it. However, that early Javelin did mean that the fight was started up earlier for Ryu.
Getting gonna flash forward. Flash force out by someone did. Drops the Ignite as well. However, with the engage from Thresh being down, that CC not optional to pull Deadless underneath the turret. Catenator trying to 1v1 Face Factor. The Airy almost takes the Vigar out. One more Q from Face Factor should be it. This is the barrier. The turret shot. Face Factor drops Catenator.
Outplays.
Oh, the barrier timing was so good.
Next level outplays.
Well, someone did. Very low health, no heal, no flash. Silverly coming around. The lantern is dropped. He's going to be pulled in. Well, gets the Q, follows it up. Sonic Wave and Resonating Strike forces the flash out of the Caitlyn. So they turn with the exhaust onto the Maokai. Again, little bit of trouble. However, this Maokai pretty tanky. Caitlyn doing what she can, but she's not autoing anyone. And Silverly just walks around the trap. This should be the Maokai going down. There it is. Lee Sin's the one who secures it. And Thresh flashes.
I don't know what that...
Oh, Lee Sin's gonna flash. Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike. Doesn't take out the Caitlyn, and so now he has to walk away empty-handed from that engage. Again, another interesting flash. You know what? I feel like these teams say, I've got flash up, I have to use it. You know what? If flash is available, it's being wasted. We got to use it every opportunity we can. So they're just making all these crazy plays. They're flashing in. We got to engage the top side. Smartest 2, gonna go down. Really, you picking up a second kill. And you notice there, very briefly, Shaco dropping the box behind Jace, who was on that top, so making sure that if he tried to turn around, he was going to get feared. A little bit of a stun onto Vigar in that mid lane, but Catenator, having already given 1 kill over, is down in stats to this Vigar. Nidalee DCs, it's a tournament draft. They should know this. They should be able to pause this. Nobody cares. They just want to keep fighting. Silverly in the bottom lane, being dropped low. The Lee Sin going to have to grab the lantern to get out. And Nidalee has reconnected, giving Jace a little bit of a brief breathing room in the top lane.
Yeah, and with that breathing room, that is going to be a little bit more that he needed. He really did need to, you know, get a little bit of a break. He's just been under pressure the whole time. And this will be like that, again, much needed break. So right now, camping this top lane is probably going to be the most beneficial thing for this blue side to do. It's going to be, I'll say, getting the Jace behind is going to be super beneficial because of the fact that Jace is going to snowball hard in the mid lane. Oh, here we go.
The Event Horizon from Vigar was so good. Still going to fall, but was able to stun up both the cannon and Shaco for just a moment. However, slicing Maelstrom from the cannon still comes out victorious in the end. Lee Sin having a little bit of fun, dashing here and there, gets himself back to the turret.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is that Face Factor did get out alive, and that is pretty big because of how much they invested to kill him. So... yeah, there you go. Right now, look at where Foul Jesters. We talked about how the Shaco would have presence all over the map. Sorry about that. I've been lagging a little bit all game, and I think the lag finally fixed itself. So here, it does look like with that Shaco just constantly being a threat, constantly taking camps, it's going to choke out Silvally over time.
Shaco is currently working on that blue buff. No one there around the corner to see that. J-Spam seeing if he could make maybe a play on the mid lane. However, don't know if he was seen by the Shaco. Either way, nice steal from Foul Jester, taking away that blue buff. Lee Sin, not the biggest blue buff fan. However, it doesn't matter who it's on. It's still gold to the side of Sub2Pewdiepie in the end of the day. And Shaco can definitely make use of it. Checking in on that bottom lane. It's about a 10 CS lead for this Caitlyn. Doing well. Go ahead. Which
is more or less to be expected because it is a Caitlyn who not only does outrange to the Xayah, but also the fact of the matter that Caitlyn is very much better at harassing by staying in the minion wave, making sure that they always are pushed up there and not like trying to what's the term? Not trying to freeze it and make sure that her lanes die as well. That means that you always do have protection from the Thresh hook, in that you always have your minion wave there to protect you, to body block for you. Except for here, because now you're out of the body block.
Yeah, but Caitlyn should win this because she's got her ultimate, but Xayah's ultimate. I meant BF sword. However, the heal used by Xayah, despite the ignite, and the shield comes down for the Thresh as well. Someone should live until Shaco comes in. The root won't land onto Shaco, and Deadless still picks up the kill. J-Spam gonna be feared and will drop as well. So it's a 1-for-2 trade in the bottom lane for Sub2Pewdiepie. Stun in the mid lane. Catenator goes ahead with the slicing Maelstrom, the barrier from Face Factor. I don't think it's gonna be enough to survive. So close, it drops the E. However, the minions are there. Silverly steals it with the Q, walking into lane just in time. Shaco coming from behind, but Lee Sin goes right back to the minion wave, which should leave the Ocean Drake up and available for Sub2Pewdiepie's jungle and bottom lane support.
Yeah, and again, we talked about it, how this Jacob would be so dangerous in the early game. And we're seeing it just come into effect here. This game would also be much more enjoyable if I wasn't experiencing incredible amounts of lag.
That's all right. We'll still keep going anyway. A game announcement on kill. Blue minion. Shaco is taking away the Ocean Drake. Fun little issue. It's okay. Riot is a small indie company. So Volley ignited. Does have a healing potion on, so should be able to escape. Has that actually refillable pot. Keep her health up. Shaco might go in for assassination. Okay, decides not to go.
If he does go in for the assassination, it would be a little bit ballsy here. His face factor does have the baby cage, and oh no, now Catinator.
Yeah, the cannon doesn't have the slicing maelstrom. However, just walks around inside the pit from face factor. The event horizon not going to do that much. Instead of taking the lantern, that's going to be the Vigar going down. Catinator taking one turret shot, but no one else to follow up. So free kill to Sub2Pewdiepie because you didn't take the lantern. It's so simple. Thresh drops the lantern, you take it. That easy.
Yeah, no, here we go. Yikes. Yeah, you also don't walk straight into a, am I lagging again? Hello?
No, well, you're fine for me.
Okay.
I hear your audio.
Okay,
fine.
okay, because, like, I've been lagging this whole game, and I wasn't sure if Discord was lagging too. It did stop lagging long enough to be able to see the cannon, with the slice maelstrom, and that was another thing where, like, right now, Jester has a control over this entire map. He is the kingpin of this map. You are on his turf. You cannot move on his turf. You cannot farm on his turf. Because of the fact that it is Jester's turf, and he will kill you. And that's pretty much the story of this game.
77 farm to 37, a 40 CS lead, which in the jungle is pretty insane. Out of this Shaco, you can see him constantly stealing away enemy team's camps. I think he's secured every single scuttle crab so far. Jen going in, making the play. He's gonna force out the ultimate from the Xayah, however, she's still gonna be rooted up. However, someone did too with that ultimate down. Gonna be in a rough position, especially with the ace in the hole still up for the Caitlyn. Face factor in that mid lane, gonna be in trouble. Trashes away. No, actually didn't even use. I just walked away. Hold on, Caitlyn, the bottom lane been flayed, pulled forward. That's going to be the Xayah picking up the kill. In the top lane, the Cougar going to get knocked back. Smartest2 doing what he can. Nice kick from the Lee Sin. Trying to reset this fight on the top side. He's level 6 to level 8 of the Nidalee. She's got the berry. She flashes forward. The Ignite comes down. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Shut down for the Jace. And Vigar. Yeah, you should not have been recalling right there.
Sniped.
And now fellow Jester going to chase in. There's no boots on this Jace. This is a feels bad.
Prayer.
Yep.
No boots, no prayer, and no care from Jester.
Getting in that bottom lane. 1-1-1. Joy's making these very aggressive plays. And what I think what I like most about them is it's forcing out this Xayah's ultimate again and again. So she's not able to actually play safe or comfortably, considering that most of her escape spells are constantly used. Silverly picks up the red buff. Foul Jester says, hold on, give that back, that's mine. Another dagger to the back should be the kill. Hold on, Event Horizon from the Vigar might spell a little bit of trouble for Foul Jester. He's not going to walk into it yet. J-Spam unwilling to go into the jungle to fight for it. Jace getting a little bit of damage up the top side. However, the ultimate is avoided by the Shaco ult! Are you kidding me? I've seen it before, but it's still amazing to watch. Foul Jester avoids death from face factor with that ultimate. And now the stun onto Smartest2, trying to escape the cannon, but Catinator's got a ton of damage. 5, 2, and 1. Picking up yet another kill.
Yeah, and even more kills going over to that cannon, to that Shaco, to that Nidalee, that top half of the map. He's just dominating in every sense of the word. They are domination and in awe of the nation. And right now, I don't really know if there's a way that this earlier game composition from the side of the Mountain Dew Kickstarters can even win. Like, right now, this should be the point where the towers start falling in favor of the Sub2Pewdiepie. It should start falling in their favor, and they just go out. But here we go. Oh, nope.
Yadin just going to jump onto a minion, kind of baiting out a little bit from Mountain Dew Kickstart's bottom lane. The Flay going to miss from J-Spam, who's having to run away. The Ignite has already been used. The ult from Xayah going to root up the Caitlyn. No, she's actually 90 caliber netted her way out of that. Someone did too. A little bit of trouble. Lee Sin's coming in. He's going to find the kick onto the Caitlyn. The smite comes down. Should be able to find the kill with Ward Hop as well. Oh. Now Foul Jester going to be hooked up. No, just outside of the range. And the Lee Sin gets out. So they found themselves 2 nice kills from Mountain Dew Kickstart, but they've got a ways to go to get back in their 4,000 gold deficit. And Foul Jester going to walk forward. You can never know where this Shaco is.
I liked it, I missed it.
The Mad Hatter finding himself a 4th kill.
Yeah, no, here we go. This could be another kill. Oh my, is he going to get the 2v1?
And he's going to find the Slicing Maelstrom. The speed boost and stuns are insane. Double kill to Catinator in the mid lane. You saw his Gnar ADC earlier. Now Kennen in the mid lane, looking fantastic as well. A little bit of fight on that top side is, okay, Smartest 2 kind of inting underneath the turret. You know what doesn't help you win games?
Dying?
Diving an enemy turret and losing Drake as well. So double Drake's over to Sub2Pewdiepie. We got a good even game number 2. Game number 3, looking a little one-sided at this point. Their only real hope is on this Xayah 3-2-2. But someone did too is going to have to make some miracle plays to keep this team in the game.
I mean, that also kind of happens when, Geddon, I think, just actually disconnected there. Not sure what happened.
Oh, well, he's still going to be going in anyway, looking for the root. However, the Caitlyn goes down already, and now they can turn onto the Maokai, dropping him down as well. Ken, in the meantime, is taking the mid lane turret. The kick from the Lee Sin. Sonic Wave still going to land. He's going to take it in with the Vygar. He is going to go in, immediately hops out, but he's trying to bait Catinator forward, jumps in. It has not been hit by the event Horizon, but that's going to be the damage. Lee Sin actually cleans it up, so it is a 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane, but Foul Jester making the bottom lane of Mountain Dew Kickstart pay, picks up the Xayah. Chase Spam just dropping words like breadcrumbs for Shaco to follow.
This game was theoretically equal on paper. Until you consider the fact that all of what's going on with these solo lanes and this jungle matchup. As here comes the Nidalee, this should be another kill if he lands a javelin.
Wait, what minute are you at?
I'm at 16 minutes.
So 1603, 1604, 1605.
Oh, I'm a little bit ahead of you. Hold up.
1610, 1611.
Okay, now I'm there. Okay, that's why I've been ahead of you. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering a little bit of what was going on there, but
I was lagging, but was still ahead of you. What the heck?
Well, yeah, sometimes when you're lagging, but then it tries to like compensate for it. I don't know. It's fine.
Okay, that makes sense.
Lisa, well, right, because it'll compensate for it by jumping you like ahead to try to like catch you back up. But if it's jumping too much further, I don't know. Either way, maybe I'm lagging
like
Smartest trying to jump away as well. Here comes Foul Jester over the wall. That should be a pretty easy kill. Smartest actually takes out Nidalee just with auto attacks before going down. Nidalee playing way too aggressively. J-Spam looking for a death sentence in the bottom lane. He's going to find it onto Geddon. Throws out the ultimate, but a double root from the Xayah. The heal forced out from Shurk. The flash from the Maokai. Lee Sin here misses the Q. Ward hops over, still takes out the Maokai. And now Sakuchi doing what she can to defend this turret. Has to run away as Lee Sin's going to come from the jungle. He's Speedy Boy with those boots of mobility. They've lost the Rift Herald, but can they pick up this bottom lane turret? The Death Sentence with Thresh lands. They're going to get the Caitlyn, and now they can get themselves their first turret of the game.
Yeah, right now the side of Mountain Dew Kickstart, you just snowball through their bottom lane. And the side of Sub2Pewdiepie, snowball through top and mid. Get those towers, get those objectives, and just push. Have the advantage. They cannot stop you, so just make sure that you can push and have 2 fed carries that can annihilate this Xayah at any given convenience.
So it's the 5-3 and 4 Xayah, the 6-3 and 1 Lee Sin. The carry hopes for Mountain Dew Kickstart. Event Horizon gonna land, gonna stun again for a moment, but Shaco is here, picks up the Xayah. She was on the map, and now she's gone. Lee Sin looking for the hero play. Doesn't find the Shaco. They get the exhaust. He flashes away after picking up the Maokai. Caitlyn is here, though. I expect Shaco to live through everything except a... Oh, I think he might have dodged out on Face Factor's ult again. No, okay, sorry. The Vygar ulted Maokai. That's why Maokai went down. Smartest getting jumped on. Nox really back underneath the turret. But this Nidalee has way more health than Jace. What can Jace do? Got a bit of damage, but can't get the last couple of autos, and Nidalee just gonna heal herself back up.
It's scary there. Wait, this is an AD Nidalee.
Not quite as easy as it once was. Jace is being able to pull out a little bit of damage. He still has yet to complete his boots. There he goes, finishing his boots now.
This is literally an AD Nidalee.
And he built Merc Treads. I guess for Kennen?
Hello?
I can hear you fine. Foul Jester getting jumped on by Face Factor. Okay. Ooh, the flash! I think Foul Jester miscalculated his damage just a little bit. Didn't quite get the kill on the Vygar before he flashed.
I don't get it.
Get what?
AD Nidalee.
You know, trying something fun. Trying something a little bit different.
You have a Shaco already. You have enough AD threat there. Just go for the nuke.
Oh, this could be... Yeah, gonna be spawned. Jace spam here to try to defend. There's a Lee Sin around the corner. Death Sentence is gonna land onto the cannon, so the Thresh is gonna take it, go in, find the play, force the jump. He's actually gonna flash to the side. A great kick from Lee Sin. Catinator's forced to go golden. Foul Jester is still alive. I think it was actually the clone Catinator dropping extremely low. Space Factor's ultimate almost takes him down, and now Foul Jester is the Shaco finally going to die. Lee Sin picks it up. Silverly with the play. They're able to get one. The rest of the members of Sub2Pewdiepie that were in the mid lane forced to flee, and the mid lane inhibitor turret stands.
Yeah, right now it is going to be the fact that, like, but the fact of the matter is still, you drop Shelly down, you got, before 20 minutes, you got the mid lane inhibitor tower to below 500 HP. Even with health regen, that tower isn't going to regen super fast. It's still only not even at 500 now. So it's still going to fall super fast. The bottom lane tower falls. You're losing objectives left and right. This game is still going heavily in the favor of Sub2Pewdiepie, but Mountain Dew Kickstart are not out of it.
They definitely need to put their T-Series shirts on if they want to take down the Sub2Pewdiepie behemoth, though they're not out of the game yet, especially being able to pick up that shutdown gold onto the Shaco for that Lee Sin. 8-3-1. That has got to feel really good. Interested in seeing what they decide to finish off. It's the Black Cleaver and then starting to build a Hex Drinker. I like the Hex Drinker pick, and I guess the Black Cleaver to get a little bit of extra health so it's not quite as quick to die in those team fights. Righteous Glory on the Thresh as well, so they're really wanting, when they pull the trigger, they want to make those plays.
Yeah, it looks like they did. Oh, so Valley, might be caught.
Might be looking to make those plays onto Catinator. He's got the ultimate, but so does the Vygar. And it's actually Xayah that picks up that kill onto Catinator, caught out by themselves. And this is what I was talking about when I said the pick composition from Kickstart's pretty good. J-Spam's going to throw out the Death Sentence, going to miss. So really is still fine for the moment.
Ahead of me now.
21-32.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
All right, I should be a little bit closer now.
Okay, let's see.
In the bottom lane, Caitlyn pushing. Deadless was there earlier. Geddon, sorry, excuse me, changed his name on the Maokai. Was there earlier. He's going to come around the side, look for maybe an engage on the Xayah. Sees the Thresh, decides to back away.
And right now, this game is on a little bit on a much closer knife's edge. The objectives are still heavily in favor of the side of Sub2Pewdiepie. Rilu wants a piece of this.
Smartest, he's got some range with a barrier from the Nidalee. She's just waiting for those cooldowns to then bounce back in and finish off the Jace.
Look at the Shaco.
Is he going to try to take a 20-minute Baron? However, Face Factor should be able to get vision on this in just a moment, so they should know that it's happening. Foul just going to hop over the wall, look for the assassination, but Lee Sin is here. But Face Factor going to drop. He doesn't even get the event horizon going down, but Silverly's got a lot of damage. There's the ultimate, and the Baron is saved. For Mountain Dew Kickstart, they've traded 1-for-1 and even more shutdown gold, 200 more of it going on to this Lee Sin. That is really nice for Kickstart.
Dangerous. You got to bring some pink wards, those control wards into the pit if you're gonna try and start up a Baron like that as the Shaco. You have to make sure that you are completely unseen. Yes, you can do it at this point, actually. I think he very well could solo the Baron Nashor if he has his ultimate, but at the same time, he has to do it safely. The Lee Sin going and forced the Caitlyn to flash, which meant that she wasn't there for the hook from the Thresh. So maybe a little bit of mistiming on those spells.
But Thresh is still going to land the death sentence onto Nidalee. Go in anyway. Maybe they're relying on the team. Deadless doing what he can to disengage. Throws out that ultimate. Ult from the side. Keeps her alive for a moment. Lee Sin faking out. Going in. In the meantime, Kennen in that bottom lane going to pick up a turret for himself.
Nope.
Where did that turret... Oh, that was actually Jace in the top side? Yeah, Jace in the top side got a turret for the side of Mountain Dew Kickstart.
He's finally starting to get some CS, get some levels, and get some objectives for his team.
2-9-1, a rough score line, but if you can help your team out by clearing those turrets, you're going to give them a little bit of that global gold they need. They're still down about 2,000 gold. See if Catenator waiting in the brush. He's got that ultimate. There's a slicing Maelstrom. Finds the stun, the barrier, and flash used by Face Factor. So he's alive, but just barely for now. Silverly coming in. Knows that all those spells have been burned by Catenator. Kicked backward. Sonic Wave going to hit. Catenator trying to find the shurikens to take down the Vigar before going down. Goes Golden Vigar. Got to play super safe. The flash from Catenator still can't find that shuriken. And now Lee Sin can constantly walk forward and pick up another kill. Going godlike.
Yeah, so Volley trying to drag his team back into this game, kicking and screaming the whole way along. They are trying to get whatever little leads, whatever little gains that they can, but it's a tough work right now. But Catenator definitely trying to help him here with these 5 deaths.
Maybe getting a little overconfident on this Vigar, not playing the safe route, which is to check in with where the enemy team is before going in, and a nice recall from Silverly gets them out of harm's way as Foul Jester was coming just around the corner. So again, that kind of next level thinking. Is it wise to solo push the bottom lane when we only see one of the enemy members? No, it's not. Go ahead and recall, even if it means giving up a second Mountain Drake to the side of Sub2Pewdiepie.
It's like, yo, right now, this could just be another solo Drake here for the Shaco. I'm a little bit surprised that he hasn't tried the solo Baron trick again. He doesn't even have a completed jungle item.
Oh, yeah, he's actually just still sitting on the Hunter's Machete. All right. Not interested, I guess, in that extra gold there. Instead, looking for the gold off of kills. Jace is still pushing on that top side, and Italy going to try to respond. As the grouping from Mountain Dew Kickstart in this mid lane means the Mountain Drake goes over to Sub2Pewdiepie, but at the top lane, Smartest is going to find the turret. Now going to try to fight Ryu. Just kidding, he's on the run. However, going to go back in, knowing that he's dead, just get a little bit of damage down onto the Nidalee before falling.
Yeah, but now with everyone, with that Jace dead, this would be actually a pretty good situation to start up a fight in the mid lane for the side of Sub2Pewdiepie and try and see what they can get. Oh no.
Nidalee in
gets
trouble.
picked off.
She's going to jump over the wall, heal herself back up as Silverly is still in the chase, has that GA. The pounce is going to go nowhere and will drop. In the meantime, 2 members from Sub2Pewdiepie pushing the bottom lane turret. So, Foul Jester seeing what he can do. Hops over wall, looking for someone. That's going to be the Xayah. Caught out, throws out that ultimate, finds the root and the flash. Ace of the hole comes in, the heals, not going to be enough. Xayah goes down, a great pickup from
and now you take Baron. Now you
Caitlyn.
Just teleport everyone, run down, go for Baron.
Catenator pushed away from the bottom lane. Deadless is already recalled. J-Spam really wants to land this hook. Does back away. 25 kills to 20. 2,500 gold lead for Sub2Pewdiepie. But we've kind of been here for most of the game. Blue side having a slight edge, but never enough to truly break this game open and confidently say they are winning. And Mountain Dew Kickstart continuing to find these picks here and there that give them those advantages. Shield being able to keep the Jace alive for a moment. He's going in. He's got the ignited Catenator. Gets the knockback, which might reset it as that slicing mail from Catenator is going to fall completely wasted. Face Factor, GA, keeping her Banshee's Veil, keeping himself shielded up. But the Baron
was a solo Baron.
Goes over to the side of Sub2Pewdiepie as 3 members are going to be able to pick that one up.
Yeah, actually, I believe it's 4 members there of Sub. Oh, wait. No, look at the Nidalee. I think 4 members actually have it here. I see that Rilu has it. Jester has it. Caitlyn and Maokai. Yeah, 4 members have it. Everyone but that Kennen.
That's actually unfortunate because that Kennen split push having Baron would be pretty nice. That's in this one. Thresh going to miss. Foul Jester walking into the middle of 3. He's going to be seen by the Vigar for just a moment. He's got the Banshee's Veil back though.
Now this is also this is a Thresh build I can get behind.
You still don't think Rod of Ages worked?
Nah. Wasn't my thing.
I'm just waiting for the Koreans to start it. You know that they'll eventually just start carrying games.
I would wait for them to end it, along with whoever came up with that build idea.
3,000 gold lead, 4 members of Baron, pushing down mid lane. They don't really have a wave to work with at the moment, so they're waiting for the one to come out from the base and crash for them to actually get this push in. That middle inhibitor turret you were talking about earlier has only gotten about a quarter of its health back. Nice kick from Lee Sin to push, getting underneath the turret. He's going to be forced to flash away. Smartest here going to come in. Thresh trying to fan. Oh, Hook, he's got it onto the Caitlyn. She's going to fall. Smartest picking up the kill. They can now turn as Geddon's once again on the run, but J-Spam slowed down. Probably not going to be able to find the hook. Foul Jester looking to go over the wall. Maybe for that Lee Sin. Invisible for the moment. Nidalee going to go, and J-Spam caught all alone. This is why you can't be the head of your team if you're just going to fall that quickly. 2 man, just kidding. 1 man and the clone. Event Horizon stunned from Face Factor.
How much health did Soul Jester survive with? I think he survived with like 15 HP, damn.
Not a lot, just barely able to get out. It's hard to use that ultimate trick to avoid Vygar's ult when you're stunned up. However, I think that Face Factor dropped... I think he did ult the right Shaco, but he just escaped with a touch of health left over.
Barely escaped there. Which now also, the fact of the matter is, if you are... Shukichi, you have to stay back. You cannot be caught out again, or else like that is just a major source of damage just cucked from your team if you keep getting caught out like this. Cannot give away these leads, these just like little kills like that.
You know, it's kind of wasting the Baron buff. Foul Jester playing with his food in the mid lane actually takes a pretty decent bit of damage from Foul Jester. Goes in, hits the clone, the wrong one. Ace in the hole, gonna come through from the Caitlyn, but it's blocked by the Lee Sin. He's still sitting on that GA. Geddon gonna come in, sorry to be that front line for the team. Foul Jester about half health. Thresh is once again way too far forward. That's gonna give Ryu time to hop over the wall. Looking to chase in. The Thresh has a pretty decent amount of damage, but NDCC could hold him in place for the team to collapse into Cougar form. Nidalee will take him out, and now someone gonna fall in the mid lane as Foul Jester, doesn't matter how much health he is missing, still is gonna have enough to kill you if he finds you out alone. Silverlee coming in. Cannons in the meantime on the inhibitor in that bottom side. Silverlee goes in super deep. Will fall. 90 caliber net from the Caitlyn. Bringing that Lee Sin in super deep. Foul Jester goes golden for a moment. Jay's trying to do what he can. Does allow the Vygar to pick up the kill. In the meantime, Caitlyn's also gotten the Jace. Bottom lane inhibitor has fallen. Ult from Deadless will miss completely. Catinator chasing in onto Silverlee. Looking for the kill on the Lee Sin.
Ooh.
This Lee Sin hasn't fallen in a while. Has a 450 gold bounty on their head. But bottom lane inhibitor falling, mid lane inhibitor falling, Nexus turrets falling. This situation is critical for Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Yeah, it really is. Right now, this could be this almost is the end of the game, but the minions are there. Oh, what an unfortunate hook there. But the fact of the matter is now that the Vygar and the Xayah are there, they can actually clear. But oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Will he have Lee Syndrome? No, can't go in.
29 kills to 23. Kickstart able to push the enemy team out of the base. However, it's only a matter of time before they come back. Another Ocean Drake on the table if they're interested in going and picking it up, or they could just try to rush on in for the finish of the game. They've got the stats, they've got the items. If they win the next team fight, they win the game. But they're going to make a call to try to Fnatic brush and bait someone in.
Yeah, we'll have to. Here, that Death Brush would be very potent, and it looks like, what is the next dragon? Is this an Ocean Drake? Yes. So that will be double Ocean, double Mountain for the side of, for the side of Sub2Pewdiepie. This is going to be a very strong Baron taking team, particularly for the Shaco, who's going to regen health. He's going to just be dealing out so much damage to the Baron that as soon as this thing spawns here, I am actually not sure how long it spawns. Did they remove that?
They have. I have not seen it for a while. I don't know if it's something in particular that... What is that button that brings up the UI for you to actually check those? But I haven't seen them in a while, which has definitely been a frustration. My predictions on when it comes back up is not that bad. You can actually see the gray timer on the mini-map that tells you it'll be up in 60 seconds.
But that's the thing about the gray timer. It's like, that's all you see.
There, 30 seconds now that it's a gold timer. But yeah, the thing in the top left corner would be much nicer. They're looking to catch out Foul Jester. He's going to use that ultimate. He still goes down! The stun's enough to hold him in place. And now Shukuchi, whatever it is, Ryu. On the run, that's going to be their target. The red buff from the Xayah continuing to find those slows. However, the hop over the wall from the Nidalee Pounce will get her out for now. The Baron has spawned. However, taking away the enemy team jungle. If they win this fight, they can get the Baron. They're going in. The Root not going to land. Phase Factor trying to drop the Horizon to catch out Katnir. They haven't been able to do it just yet. Smart is going to get caught out. Nice knockback. Lee Sin's in. He's actually been able to save the Xayah. However, in the meantime, Xayah is actually going to go golden because Gen is dealing a lot of damage. The Cannon finally takes down the Xayah, and now the chase. And from Sub2Pewdiepie, Cannon's got the slicing Maelstrom. Civilly's going to fall. The Thresh takes away the Cannon, but it's a 1v2. And in the meantime, Super Minions are taking down the Nexus turrets. They've lost both. The Super Minions will be onto the Nexus in just a moment. J-Spam's trying to escape, lands a hook onto the Caitlyn, just delaying her, flays her backwards. He's going to be trying to run away. Ace in the hole is shielded by a lantern. J-Spam gets back to the base in time to see Super Minions clearing out their normal minions and an open Nexus.
Yeah, I don't know if he can actually clear these in time. Like, there's 2 Super Minion waves on the base. The Caitlyn is also going to take down this last inhibitor tower and probably the inhibitor with it. Okay, the sheer influx of minions was eventually able to help out, but still, you're going to lose your 3rd inhibitor for this, or will Smartest save it?
Smartest going to try to go in for the kill on the Caitlyn. He's yopped in hammer form, smacking her down. However, the Baron is lost for the side of the Mountain Dew Kickstart, now on 4 members for Sub2Pewdiepie. I think there's actually 3. I don't think Katnator got it. No, he didn't spawn in.
Katnator did not get it. No.
But even with 3... double inhibitors.
I mean,
down.
Honestly, are we going to see the Expecke? That's the question.
I doubt it because I don't think they need to do that. If things were a bit closer. Oh, just for the fun? All right, who would you send to the Expecke? The Shaco? I don't know. Kennen could probably do it too.
I don't think the Kennen has the sheer damage, like 80 damage to do it. I think that the Nidalee could potentially, and the Shaco and no good. Oh, so Volley.
Nice hop. Lee Sin will live for now. Spear from Nidalee not going to do that much. Shaco hopping over the wall is going to be seen by Thresh. The Death Scent is going to miss, though. The Flame just CCing for a moment. However, he's been feared by the boxes. J-Spam trying to escape. They're going to take the Shaco down again, maybe. GA still up for Foul Jester. His invisibility lasting long enough for him to escape. They found the Event Horizon stun onto the Nidalee. Ryu trying to hop away. The Death Scent is going to miss. Lee Sin still going in with the smite. The Nexus is going to be started by Katnator and Geddon. They're looking for the finish. They don't need to grab the kills. They just want the end of the game. And it will go down, slicing Maelstrom from the cannon. The tower, the Nexus is no longer being hit, but the game is over. And Sub2Pewdiepie, proving that T-Series in the end will fall. And apparently with them, so does Mountain Dew.
Holy crap. That game went a lot longer than it should have. That was another one of those where it had no right going that long. But that was still an exciting game, and that was a fun watch.
Absolutely. I think my favorite part was the Lee Sin from the side of Mountain Dew Kickstart making some crazy, crazy plays and the no fear aggression throughout the beginning of that game was absolutely awesome to watch.
Okay, so MVP time. MVP for the side of Sub2Pewdiepie obviously is going to be Foul Jester with backup of Ryu, or however the heck you pronounce that. For the side of Mountain Dew Kickstarter, MVP obviously going to be Sovali with backup of some did too. Yep.
Simple, clean, easy. So someone did too. There we go. I want to make sure that I'm putting those down because I actually keep a record of all honorable mentions and MVPs. That way, at the end of the year, we kind of have stats for the whole year as to who was, you know, the most honorable mentions and MVPs. You can also see it down below on the stream, the total numbers of honorable mentions and MVPs that people have been able to rack up over the course of the year. So,
it's not on there. Oh, it'll be on there soon. My bad.
No. On the not on the stream itself, which it will be on the stream itself during the slideshow. But if you just scroll down to the boxes underneath the stream, you'll see the MVP and honorable mentions as what do you call those? Banners, boxes? I don't know. Whatever it is.
Whatever.
That's all right. I wanted to give a shout out to Catinator on the Kennen in the mid lane for some early game pretty good plays and the ability to get around Vigar's Event Horizon stun and the high mobility of Kennen in the Lightning Rush was really, really cool to watch. So really awesome job there. Geddon, despite dying a handful of times, almost had the least deaths of the team, or at least tied for the least deaths. And hyper aggression in that bottom lane basically kept someone did too and J Spam constantly having to step back and deal with a Maokai that over and over again was ulting and rooting and going in, making those plays, which meant that the Caitlyn could just kind of sit back and have her way with farming and getting a little bit of poke damage down. So I liked it.
Sit back, relax, and take everything that they're worth.
Exactly. Until the Lee Sin showed up and got double kills on them. But, you know, until Lee Sin showed up, things were going well.
Yep.
All right, well, I think that is going to be it for us tonight. Thank you so much, Hypertension. It has been absolutely fantastic to have you, and I hope you have a fantastic night as well. And we'll definitely have to have you back on again in the future.
Yeah, I'll do it, man. It was fun.
All right, if there's anyone right now that has a friend that's streaming that thinks that they deserve the raid, definitely drop their name in the chat. We're going to go ahead and give a quick raid. Let me switch to the slideshow, and then we can do the raid afterwards. So give me just a second.